right, we're now joined by junior Isaiah Tate, set a career high with 13 in today's ballgame, also tied a career high with 6 rebounds. And probably, Isaiah, none bigger than that rebound that you tipped in there late in the game when your team needed a bucket. A great play. Talk about trying to get in there on the inside against that zone.
Yeah, in the zone, they weren't really, I guess they weren't really in a good rebounding position. So that on that one shot, I just crashed to the boards, and Mike sealed his man, so I had a wide open tip. And they were kind of spread out when we were trying to get the ball inside.
Cam, one of the good things about sitting over here talking to Bill and I is that you had to have done something right somewhere to be over here. Yeah. And I want to go beyond this game this evening. You seem, for some reason of late, to be coming into this understanding of exactly what you need to do on the court, obviously to please the coaching staff, but where your niche is. And you're doing a wonderful job on defense. I told you when we were down in Harrisonburg, you know, without your type of play, it's difficult to win ball games. Where is that coming from?
I guess since I got here, they've really been stressing me to play defense, and I was a little out of control as a freshman, a little bit sophomore. They told me it's just basically shooting wide open jump shots, and if I get 1 or 2 dribble pull up, just do that. And I'm just trying to work on getting the open shots and playing as hard as I can on the other end of the floor.
And then the obvious is that you can knock down those shots, but are there moments on the court where you think, okay, well, I want to take a shot and I don't, you pull back, you knock down some shots here in the corner, I thought you were going to continue to shoot it as beautiful as your stroke is, it's always there for you. I was a little curious as to why you don't take more shots on perimeter.
Yeah, I think sometimes I'm a little passive. I'm thinking more about running the offense because I guess I'm just trying to make sure everything's going smoothly, and I don't really worry as much about getting my own shots up. But today I got a lot of open looks, so I shot a little bit more.
Now, as we sit and talk with Isaiah Tate, I want to ask you, a junior now, and I'm flooding you with questions, obviously, because we don't have you every day, but a junior now, you've had an opportunity to nurture, to grow into kind of a basketball player, student athlete at Mason. What do you have to do now to get better going into your senior year? I know that looks like a long way away, but you'll be a senior next year. What do you have to do to add to your game?
I probably might have to handle it a little more as a senior, continue to get better and better on defense, probably get more assists, and hopefully I can shoot better from the free throw line. I don't know. I'm shooting pretty bad from the free throw line right now.
we won't tell you exactly what it is.
Bill said you were terrible, but I didn't say that.
Isaiah, let's be honest. Before you guys embarked on this 3-game road trip of Madison, Hofstra, and then here at Towson, you guys were not a very good road team. You think about what happened at Northeastern and down at Radford. What happened between winning at home against Georgia State, where you guys struggled and only scored 52, to now 3 straight road wins? You've scored 80+ in all 3.
Yeah, I guess when we got back to school after Radford, it was I think it was around the New Year.
Mm-hmm.
We sat down, had a team discussion. Coaches talked to us, but we also Cam and Lou, the captains, we had just a team, no coaches discussion, and we was like, it's a new year, it's a clean slate. Let's start playing the type of basketball we know we can, and we really wanted to focus on playing defense and rebounding. That's what we do every day in practice, and as long as we share the ball, we've been doing that pretty well, and not worrying about whether we're at the road or home, and it's been working out for us.
Well, you guys are now tied on top of the conference, 8-1 with Northeastern, and Old Dominion may be there at the end of it. It's going to be a heck of a run. You've been around this conference now. You know, this is your 3rd year. You know there's no let-up just because it's halfway. You got to get to 12, 13, 14 wins so you're not playing on Friday.
Definitely. In the CAA, it's crazy things going on. Everybody wins. There's upsets all over the place. We just want to keep focusing on getting these W's on the road.
When you guys go in and you play a team, obviously this was somewhat of a depleted team this afternoon in Towson. But in games played, be it a Julius Wells at Madison, whether it's a Charles Jenkins at Hofstra, when you guys go into those contests, is the understanding that you're going to be playing, man on man, that you're going to be guarding the best offensive player on the other team?
Yes.
Because it seems as the game unfolds, typically when you're in a game, Birdsong comes in, he kind of absorbs that as well. You guys are playing defense against the best offensive player on the floor at any given time on the other team.
Yeah.
And that's something that you take personal.
Yes.
I like that.
Very good. Well, Isaiah, great job today.
Thank you.
Career high 13, career tying 6 rebounds, and the Patriots win at 80-71.
Did you know you had a career high?
Didn't know that.
You know what it was? The 2 free throws you hit at the end.
Yeah.
So that's why the free throws were important, right, Rick?
Exactly.
There you go. Well, Isaiah, thank you for stopping by.
Thank
we'll
you.
see you back at the Patriots Center on Wednesday. Patriots get the win today, 80-71 over the Tigers, and Rick, as we've talked about, a career high for Isaiah, 13 points and 6 rebounds, and just a great job, I think, for the first time this season. I have to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure on this one, first time all year, all 5 starters in double figures.
Yeah, I'm not, you're better at that than I am.
Well, not always.
It doesn't happen every day for sure, not just with this team, but with any team when you can get your starters, all of them in double figures. But again, I think exampled by the play of of Isaiah Tate, example by the defensive prowess of an Andre Cornelius. Mike Morrison doing really, really good job in the paint. Obviously, Ryan Pearson can score anytime he gets the ball. And the shots made by Cam Long, I mean, timely. He just seemed to, when you need a basket right now, Cam Long is stepping up. And when you get that type of play on the offensive end, usually you're going to win the contest. Cam
has hit 16 of his last 22 from the field between Hofstra and Towson. I'd have to go back and take a look what his numbers were at Madison. They were pretty good as well. But he really, something has changed, and this is the guy we thought we were going to see as a first-team all-conference player.
Absolutely. When Cam came in, when the first half ended, he drove into the paint hard, about 4 seconds left, went up to dunk it, would have dunked that basketball, be it not for a foul. In your mind, if you're a Towson Tiger player, if you're a defender, you're thinking, okay, this guy's for real. It's the same thing he did earlier in the contest in the first half, in which he tried to dunk back a missed shot. But when Cam is playing like that and his mind's in it, he understands exactly what it takes at any given moment to get the win. It makes it very difficult to beat them.
All right, the Patriots get the win 80-71. Again, now 8-1 in conference play. They are tied with Northeastern, and pending the outcome of Old Dominion and William and Mary, which tips off at 7 p.m. tonight, there could be a three-way tie or just a two-way tie. And then next up Wednesday, the Patriots back at home after they've played 3 on the road against a Delaware team.
Well, one thing to be expected is when you're in the Patriots Center that as well as the Patriots have played on the road for these past 3 contests, they really turn it up in Fairfax, so you expect that to be a good contest and the Patriots putting their best foot forward.
All right, Patriots get the win. That's going to do it for our broadcast this afternoon. Thanks to my partner, Rick Wilson, on-site engineer, Jeff O'Beer, and our guy, Will, back in the network studios, keeping us on track all day today. One final time from the Towson Center. The Patriots get the win 80-71. I'm Bill Rohland. You've been listening to George Mason Basketball on the Leffler Sports Radio Network.